Alrighty. Hello everybody. Welcome back to another glorious video. We're going to start off with Assassin's Creed Odyssey with this trophy review video. This is probably going to be 2019. I'm assuming we'll probably get to 2020, but we'll see. I'm a bit of a talker, if you haven't noticed by now. If you've watched any of my other episodes, you know that I kind of like rant. I don't mean to, it just kind of happens. But anyways, if you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe. I know it sounds like I'm begging and every YouTuber asks for it, but it's more than just trying to, gain popularity. I mean, it's weird. It like gives you the motivation to want to keep doing it more and more. So I don't know. I'd really appreciate it. And plus there is some work that goes into it. So just going up and tap that like button real quick and then clicking that big red box, just be a great thing. So I appreciate it if you do. If not, that's totally okay. I understand, but I would like if you did. So, but anyways, let's continue with Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Now, it's kind of annoying it says 9 months, 2 weeks, because really wasn't. It is a long game. I put in a lot of hours to this game. Do not get me wrong. A lot of hours. I think I put in like over 400 hours into Assassin's Creed Odyssey because I got every single thing on the map. Every single thing. It was disgusting. I would never do that again. It's kind of why I'm having a struggle with Valhalla because I'm like, oh, I don't want to do it. But Odyssey was... I got one trophy when I got the game. Yeah, October 26th. I got the game pretty much at launch. Excuse me. I was a really busy semester. I had like no time in my life at all at that time, and so I didn't actually get to it until actually my birthday, ironically. After that year was over, I was just so busy. I'm trying to think why I didn't play this during the winter. I think I got into Kingdom Hearts this no, because I think I already talked about this. Let's see, winter of 2019. Oh no, I don't know why I didn't play it in the winter. I guess we'll see. Probably played something else instead. We'll get to it obviously here. But yeah, this game was very long if you wanted to do everything. I did not. I made the mistake of hitting every single question mark because that's how I've always played every Assassin's Creed. Even Origins was not as big of a map as this. So this was like, I didn't realize the mistake I was making by going to every single question mark and how much time I wasted doing that. Look at these trophy times. I played this game. I worked at Dunkin' Donuts, like the evening shift. So I was like midday to like night, and so I would get home and I wouldn't go to bed till like 6 a.m. So during the summer, I spent a lot of nights like midnight to 6 a.m. playing video games. It's funny. Well, after I finish my trophy guide, I'm gonna go through all my stats, like my complete stats, in the stats section of this. And we're going to go over how many trophies I have at like nighttime. It's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, even the platinum was earned at 7:27 in the morning. Oh my God, that's awful. Look, I mean, that's normal, 2 p.m., but 1 a.m., that's a little normal. It's at night. 11 p.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 5 a.m., 5 a.m., 11:32 a.m. That's an oddball one. That's actually on a decent time. I hope I didn't stay up all night to do that one. I probably did. I probably did an all-nighter here. I'm not going to lie. I kind of did that quite a bit. 6 a.m., 4 a.m., 2 p.m., that's kind of normal. But yeah, most of these trophies are from the times of midnight to 6 a.m. because I'm just insane, I guess you could say. Yeah. Oh man, so many hours in this game. It's ridiculous. And I did all the DLCs as well. Oh man. Oh, additional feats. Yeah, this was really cool. I actually liked a lot of these. I did these kind of as I went. The last one didn't actually come out until August 11th, which was really annoying because like there was a while, like a good. It looks like, yeah, like a solid month that I literally couldn't 100% this game. Oh, Fate of Atlantis needed to come out too. So there was a month where I was missing all the Fate of Atlantis trophies and then the last feat as well, because they just weren't out yet. Because the game, like, because Assassin's Creed games, you don't know, they like release their DLC very slowly over the course of the next year. Like I think the one for Valhalla like just came out like like more DLC just came out for Valhalla, and that came out over a year ago. So they often do that. So people who are trophy hunters get very annoyed at Assassin's Creed. I'm not gonna lie. It's not that it's hard. It's just super time consuming. It's ridiculous. But I think I've talked about 5 minutes of Odyssey. That's kind of why I stopped the last video where I did, because I knew I was gonna talk about that one for quite a bit. Honestly, though, I liked Odyssey, and for anyone who knows an inside joke in the Platinum Chasers community, Cassandra's the best, hands down. So if you didn't pick Cassandra, you're just wrong. I'm just kidding, but I literally can't picture Alexios being. I have no idea what that sound was. That scared the crap out of me. It is 1:27 in the morning, so there should be nothing going on. I don't know why there's things going on, but wow, that totally threw me off. Oh yeah, Alexios. I just can't imagine him being the main character and seeing Cassandra as the bad character. I just can't. There's no way I can see that. I can't do it. Assassin's Creed 3. This one, oh my god. I feel like this has a love-hate relationship with most people. Like, either people really love this one, or people like it the least. And I was on the boat of liking it the least. I love Assassin's Creed, so I still loved it, but like, it was definitely the least favorite. I think I went into it with too high of expectations when it came out. I think I did talk about this already in one of my previous videos, but this is the remastered one. And this one, I don't want to go too much into it because I did already kind of go into it on my other video. Maybe, I don't know. It was just felt very janky, and it didn't feel very smooth, and the stealth was not great. It just didn't, I don't know. I still enjoyed it in the story and assassin lore enough where I was like still enjoying myself. But there was certain stuff that really bothered me. I mean, the ship combat was a little bit harder than I think it should have been in certain points. I don't think most of it was, but certain points was pretty difficult. I'm trying to remember what parts I'm talking about there. There was certain, I can't remember which. I probably should sort this by rarity. Order by rarity, PSN profiles. Boom. Alright, complete all progress grids. Yeah, that's annoying. Oh, the King Washington DLC was really weird. If you haven't played it, I mean, by now you really, I mean, if you haven't, that's kind of on you. But like at the very end, you fight him in this giant pyramid. I wonder if I have any screenshots of it. It is so bizarre. Like, it's so weird. Like, if you know your American history, you're like, what is going on here? It's basically like a different like dimension, as if like George Washington became like king, and like it was super like it's bizarre. It's interesting, but really bizarre. He's like a mass murderer and everything. It's so weird. It was strange. That's all I can say about it. But this trophy right here, no. I literally had to find a fairly advanced version of these games online and then play it against the AI in this game. And there was like, I lost a lot of times. I like using this. Like, if you didn't have like I forgot what the term I'm looking for here, but there was a certain amount of computing power. I don't remember if it was 32 versus 64, if it was 16 versus 32, like bit, if you know what that is. But there was, if you didn't have enough computing power, you couldn't beat the AI in the game. Like, I was using AI on like certain like just websites to like play these games, and they were losing to the AI in the game every single time. This was way too hard. And there was like board games inside the game, so it's not like it's not like it was actually Assassins. Like, you weren't actually doing anything Assassin's Creed wise. You were literally playing board games inside of Assassin's Creed, and the AI was really good at them. It was so frustrating, and like, most people have never played these before. Like, no one's played these, so it was just like so frustrating. Yeah, there's still people talking about trying to make those easier to beat. Oh yeah, oh that's right. The Return of King Washington, or the Revenge, or whatever it's called, there was a save glitch. If you saved in the first spot, it wouldn't save. So I actually had to redo the first half of that, which was very frustrating. Oh, that was awful. But yeah, I'm stop ranting about Assassin's Creed 3. Oh, Watch Dogs 2. This was a surprise hit for me. I'm kind of frustrated about the DLC. It's way too expensive all the time. I think it was cheap relatively recently, but I was really busy and didn't pick it up. I can't remember if I picked it up or not. But the DLC for Watch Dogs 2 it's always kind of, at least it was for a while, very expensive. It made no sense. This was really enjoyable. I really liked Watch Dogs 2. I think this is what, like, I really, really had a great time with Watch Dogs 2. I'm also a computer science guy. So, like, a lot of the details and, like, a lot of little things in the game I understood. And so, like, I often would run into something and be like, oh my god, I know that. I know how that works. Like, even, like, the company, like, CentOS is, like, an actual, like, operating system, like a Linux operating system and stuff like that. So like little things like that like totally caught my eye. So I really was in love with Watch Dogs 2. And I did like Watch Dogs 1, we'll get to it. Just wasn't as good as Watch Dogs 2. Watch Dogs 2 was much cleaner. I definitely recommend that for a fun game to pick up, especially if it's on sale or something. Just, fun play. And the platinum's not too bad. The couple multiplayer trophies are kind of annoying. Successfully invade another hacker is not horrible. Let's see. There was... What is the other multiplayer trophies? Complete an online co-op operation. I feel like that was not easy either. That was one of my last trophies, so no. Neutralize 5 fugitives. Yeah, that was kind of annoying. Because when you're... Yeah, that was really annoying doing that one. But other than that, it's not bad. Getting rid of a 5-star, like, police chase was kind of hard. Not gonna lie. I can't speak to these DLC trophies. I have no idea. I mean, this one looks a little difficult right here. I mean, I don't know why that one's so rare. But can't speak to otherwise. Oh man, sorry for the yawn. It is 1:30 at night. But great game. Love the ending, love the story. Honestly recommend it. Oh, Shadow Colossus. There's very few on this list that like I just quit. Like I really was trying. I'm just not good enough at this game, quite frankly. I tried. I really, really tried. I haven't got that hard mode trophy, which isn't as hard as it sounds. I mean, I barely did it. I'm not gonna lie. Another one at like 3 a.m. But I think I had like a buffer of like 20 minutes by the time I beat it. I really struggled trying to get some of these other trophies. Like defeating 8 before it can turn it back over. Definitely like failed at doing that. Breaking 3 without breaking his wrist guard was ridiculous. You have to like run up his like arm. So like I can't know if you see this, but you have to run up the arm, and then as he goes to swing, he drops his arm, but you have to jump at the perfect time and then launch onto his shoulder. And then even when you get to that point, you have to quickly take him down. It's ridiculous. Oh, so frustrated. There's very few games that were like, if I didn't put my mind to it, I couldn't do. And this was one of those ones where I just, even if I put my mind to it, I couldn't do it. It's just so frustrating. Cross the bridge of the entrance of the Forbidden Lands. Oh, yeah, that's getting on top. If you know what that is, it's like, basically you can't get this one unless you've gotten these ones, I'm pretty sure. And you have to keep playing the game over and over and over again to get enough health and stamina so you can climb up the giant building in the middle. Now, if you haven't played this game, you have no idea what I'm talking about. But essentially, you have to keep doing New Game Plus multiple times over and over again so you can gain experience. Every single time you defeat a Colossus, which is the name of the game, Shadow of Colossus, there's multiple Colossus. And every single time you defeat them, you get more stamina and you get more health. And so literally you have to play the game over and over and over and over again just so you have enough stamina and health to climb up the giant building in the middle of the whole game. Just so you can taste the poison fruit and cross this bridge and whatnot. It requires a lot of hours. Let's see what the trophy guide is. Yeah, 6 out of 10. It's no joke. 40 hours, that's it? I find that kind of hard to believe. Oh. Yeah, you really can't do the New Game Plus stuff unless you do the time attacks. Yeah, because without the time attacks, you have to get the Queen's Sword in order to... Yep, that's right. So, if you're not following along with that, because I'm kind of jumping over the place, the way you really like to platinum this game is you have to complete it, obviously, and then do the hard mode stuff and whatever. But then the time attacks are really difficult. And if you can get past the time attacks, you can get the platinum in this game relatively easily. Because even though that New Game Plus stuff's a lot of like time going over it over and over again, if you have the right equipment from the New Game Plus or from the time attacks, it makes that much more quicker, much easier. But getting through the time attacks was the stuff that's like brutal. And I think this says it right here basically, because you have to do, if you do all the time attacks, you get the Queen's Sword. And so literally 9.09 of people got the Queen's Sword and actually defeated a Colossus with it. So essentially, if you did the time attack, there's basically that's what this trophy is saying. If you did the time attacks and you were able to do the time attacks, then you pretty much got the platinum trophy. So, but I was really struggling with the time attacks, and I hate that I was, but I totally was. And yep, that's I'm pretty sure you have to unlock reminisce mode through time attacks, and I think you unlock special arrow with time attacks as well. So essentially, all the trophies I'm missing are time attacks, and then you can get the other ones after that. But it's one of the very few trophies. I mean, I got an A in it. You know, that means something, right? But it's one of the few games that even if I put my mind to it, I really struggled with it. Dishonored II. Oh, no, wait. I skipped over, like, 2. What am I doing? Assassin's Creed Liberation. What are we at? 15 minutes already? Oh, my goodness gracious. This game is fun. If you like Assassin's Creed, you'll like it. It's not the best. It's you're in New Orleans. It's a fun little game. It didn't take me very long to beat, to be honest with you. It has a really unique system with like disguises and stuff. You have like a dress. You have like a I can't remember if it's a pirate suit or like you kind of look like you're supposed to be on the street, and then you have like another type of what's it called, like another dress, and allows you to like get into certain places and like pretend like you have to wear one dress in order to actually fight, and you have to wear one dress to like sneak into places, and you have to wear another dress to do something else. It's interesting. It's fun, and you do have a little segment with Connor from Assassin's Creed 3, which is kind of fun. But other than that, it's not very memorable. The story was all right. It wasn't the best. Great name though. I love the name Aveline. That's a beautiful name. I might steal that. If you guys see this 5 years in the future, maybe I'll have a kid named Aveline. Maybe. I love that name. It's a great name. Detroit Become Human. Oh wait, I just skipped another one. Tales of the Borderlands. I don't know what DG stands for, to be honest with you. Oh, digital? No. What's DG? I don't know. This game is fun. It's a Telltale game, so it's very easy. Just play the game and you get the plat. I don't think there was any tricks to this one. I think it really was just play it and get the plat. What? Wait. 51.99, 52.12? Am I dumb? How does that work? What? How do you get the last trophy and not get the platinum? Yeah, I got it at the same time. Somebody riddle me that one. That's kind of weird. That must have been like a glitch where like it didn't unlock for certain people. That's unfortunate for them. Dishonored II. I was gonna get into this one. I don't know. I don't know if it's something with Bethesda games. I just don't like the style. That's why I didn't buy Deathloop. I don't know why. It's a fun game. I didn't mind going through it once and then getting some of the side trophies, but if I had to play it over again, I don't know. Oh, that would have been so cool to get that trophy. I think I did try to get that one, but I didn't do it. I didn't want to go back and do it. Rob Galvin, multiple times. Yeah. I don't know. This was one of those games where you play through it and you get a couple of the side trophies, and you're like, you know what? I don't really want to play this anymore, and I have no interest in playing it. I just didn't. I really didn't have any interest in continue playing this. Even the chase, you want to get the plat trophy with, it just wasn't there. I just couldn't. Some games are just, you have that feeling where you're like, I really don't want to play this anymore. It was fun enough, but after a few days, I was kind of getting sick of it, which is unfortunate because it is a good game. I do enjoy it. I watched the playthrough on the first Dishonored, so I did know the story. I think it was Sips and Sin from like Yogscast I watched years ago, and I did enjoy it. I don't know. Playing it wasn't as fun as I was hoping it would be. It's one of the few games that like I could have gotten the platinum, but just didn't. Just didn't have the drive because I didn't want to play it. Detroit Become Human. Oh, I love this game. I really love this game. I have played this game multiple times. I mean, you have to in order to get the plat, but I've enjoyed it anyway. I really enjoyed this game. I love the choices. I love the different outcomes. I love the percentages and all that. I thought this was so good. So good. I loved it. The only frustrating part I had was like some of the trophies. I was like survivors. I only was missing one character, and it was that blonde guy that you can get killed at the um, what's it called? In the news broadcasting area. I didn't find the when you're playing as the cop, I didn't find the guy in the kitchen. So so we went to the roof, and that's where we found the blonde dude and killed him. So I had everyone survive at the end except for that blonde dude, which was so frustrating. So I had to go back and do that. It took me a whole day, it looks like. Damn. That was so frustrating. Oh, this was so sad. If you didn't know, by the way, if you have played through this game, I am spoiling this a little bit. So if you haven't played this yet, get to playing it and maybe skip forward a minute or two. I'm sorry if you haven't. But there's a part in the end where you can choose to take tickets. And a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to take their tickets. Those are not my tickets. They're their tickets. I don't want to be a bad person. I can understand that, but the people that you're going to steal the tickets from, one, they don't need the tickets as much as you do. Two, they're the same people that beat you up in the beginning of the game. I didn't know that until after I beat it the first time, but you shouldn't feel bad about taking the tickets because those are that girl and I think her husband jump you in the beginning of the game. And they it's karma to take their tickets. But yeah, I love this game. It's just so much fun. I loved replaying it. It did feel wrong. It felt really weird playing it as evil bots because I played it very much like we are humans. You know, we don't want to hurt you. We just want our freedom type way. That's how I like playing it. But yeah. Oh, getting everybody killed was really weird. So one of the trophies is have Connor die multiple times. Yeah, Connor died and returned at every opportunity before reaching the end. And the best way to do that one is to get everyone else killed and just play as Connor. And so I got Carr and Alice dead at the highway when they're doing the highway chase. I got hit by a car and then shot Connor, which made Hank go suicide. And then charged when I was Marcus. And then I nuked Detroit with the bomb. With, what's her face? That girl. If you give her, like, that bomb, yeah, that was a really weird playthrough. I still love the game, though. Hell of a great game. It's truly enjoy it. I know there's some backlash over the company, Quantic Dream, but I can't deny that the game was really fun. Oh, I'll do one more, and then I'll get to... do I want to do one more? Yeah, Witcher 86 should be pretty quick. I'll do one more. This game is... I can see why people are disappointed to it. I enjoyed it, quite frankly. I didn't go into it with thinking much about it, so maybe that's why. It's very linear. It feels kind of like it kind of feels like Uncharted 1, but even less content, if that makes sense. It's a very linear story. There's not really much going on. Oh wow, there's posts about a sequel. That's interesting. Rumored sequel. That must have been a new rumor because I keep pretty updated on stuff for video games. But it's pretty much pretty straightforward. It really felt like an Uncharted 1 copy. Not in terms of like the content in it, but the flow of the game. Like it was very linear. You have some guns, you shoot some people. A lot of it's all like, animation stuff. Wasn't open world or anything like that. It was fairly quick. I mean, it took me 10 hours. I think I literally started playing it on a Sunday and beat it on that same Sunday. So let's see, November 24th. Oh, Monday, I guess in this case. Monday. Yeah. So I started playing it at 3:48 p.m. and I platinumed it in 10 hours. It really is just collect things and shoot things. And I was actually really impressed with myself. I didn't miss almost any collectibles. I actually found like all the collectibles. It was pretty insane. When I went back, all I had to do was play the last mission. And there's a room at the end where you have to get like 6 collectibles at. And there's only a specific amount of time you get to actually go around and get all the collectibles. So I only got like 4 out of the 6. And then I went back and got the other 2 and I got the trophy. I was like, oh wow. It was one of those weird moments where like, oh my god, I actually collected all the collectibles. Like, I was so excited. But yeah, that's going to probably wrap it up for this one. I think I spent, yeah, this one's a little bit longer than normal, but that's okay. It takes me a couple hours to actually edit these. I know it seems like it shouldn't because it's just like one straight through, but I like to make them a little bit funnier and stuff like that. But anyways, if you enjoyed it, if you've gotten this far, I really would appreciate it if you could like it, subscribe to it. It really helps the channel grow, really helps me want to keep doing these. And yeah, it's, I just, also comment down below what you want me to improve. Maybe I'm spending too much time on certain games. That's just how I like doing things. So I don't know how much I would really want to change that, but if you want me to pick it up a little bit, I can. You gotta also remember these are my trophies, so like I have so many memories and stories for them. So I might take a little bit more time on it than I would maybe somebody else's list. I probably wouldn't, like if I was doing somebody else's list, I'd probably go through it just like this, but I just would have less to talk about because I didn't go through it with them, if that makes sense. So I like going specifically into each trophy list, not just saying, oh, it's cool that you got this one. Like I want to look at your specific trophies. So I know I only went through like 10 games, but it's because I like going really in depth in them. So, but I appreciate you listening. Again, like and subscribe if you enjoyed it at all in any way, shape, or form. Just a double tap up there real quick. That would be phenomenal. And have a fantastic rest of your day.